Guys, welcome back to RevRender Garage. Today we have a bit of a treat and a bit of a chore all wrapped into one. We picked ourselves up a 1993 Suzuki Katana GSX600F for $400. And I know you're probably thinking, I think you paid too much for it, but I'll tell you what, we didn't. We're gonna 5X our money on this thing, a little elbow grease and some no more drama red paint. This thing's gonna look fabulous. Let's get into it.
No, we're not sponsored by Amazon or Harbor Freight, but some of our links are affiliate links. Using them costs you nothing extra, but it helps us fund more tools, builds, and videos for you. Thanks for the support.
All right, here is the newest acquisition. I ran across this the other morning. It is a 1994 Suzuki Katana 600 with a clean title for $400. And we wrote it here. It runs and drives out pretty dang well. Just needs some cosmetics. So I think I'm going to give this thing a little Craigslist rebuild and we will make some money on this thing. So, gonna get it pressure washed and then we'll go from there. Well, I made my decision. I'm going Craigslist makeover on this thing. It just could be a pretty sharp looking bike after I took a pressure washer to it. The rims cleaned up really nicely, the exhaust cleaned up pretty well. This thing just needs some cosmetics and it'll look pretty sharp. But as you can see, we've got the whole right side torn off. We're gonna tear into this side here. And this is the kind of stuff I'm talking about, like everywhere on here is just blemishes and scratches. And then if you look at the tank, it looks like Stevie Wonder's or Ray Charles possibly painted this thing. Damn! But I think with just a tiny bit of elbow grease, this thing will clean up nicely. And I'm into the bike so little that it makes sense to try and clean it up a little bit because it runs out pretty well. So off to the Craigslist makeover. We've already got one of the fenders out here, getting it painted up, gonna get it clear coated. Just waiting on some paint to dry. It's gonna be good. It's gonna look good. We're gonna be able to probably ×5 our investment on this thing, at least. So that's worth it to me. Stick around, people. Well, it definitely looks like a piece of shit right now. I'm not even gonna try and disguise that. So while I have the plastics off, I'm actually going to pressure wash some of this, and we're gonna actually touch up some of these bars right here a little bit because you can see them when the plastics are on. But it's getting it fairly tore down here and getting these pieces, working on these pieces here. That one had a little blemish in it, so I had to repaint it, but it's definitely gonna look 10 times better than it did. I've already started working on some graphics to put on there. I'm just to try and decide on the color of the graphics that I want to use. It's coming along. All right, how you guys doing? I'm just giving you a little update on the Katana Craigslist rebuild here. I haven't been filming all of the sanding and primering and painting because that's boring as shit. You all know it. So I'm giving you a little update. I have been making some progress on it and we're actually getting close to being able to put it back together. So let me show you this here. This is the gas tank I redid. I decided to go with some carbon fiber vinyl to recreate the emblems, and I think they look pretty freaking cool on there. Keep in mind, that's just spray paint.
Oh my God! Wow!
Just spray paint, people. But this thing is looking good. I've also got, excuse my mess over here, but I've got a couple of side panels here. They are all ready to go. Just really working on two more pieces, and then we'll be all set. Oh, we are getting ever so close to getting this katana ready to put back together. I've just got to I've got to wet sand and cut and buff that piece. This piece out here has already been wet sanded. I just need to cut and buff it again. And then we are literally ready to start reassembling this piece o katana. Piso Katana. All right, hey guys, we are getting close to getting this katana buttoned up with our Craigslist makeover. We've got a couple more things left to do. We've pretty much got all the painting done. Really, we're moving towards final assembly on it, but we've got the two big side fairing pieces finished up, but they require the katana logo. So this katana logo right here This is not an actual font. I did a lot of research on it and they said they have their own font. They don't know the name of it. So I sent it to Sean and he actually took it and traced around it and created a vector file and turned it into an SVG file, which I need for my Cricut printer. So here we go. And I did get the carbon fiber vinyl, which I thought would look pretty cool on this. So I've already done what they call weeding it, and that's where we take all the excess around it, get the centers out of the A's, things like that. So now we're gonna lay a clear transfer paper over this, flip it over, and then we're gonna peel the back white paper off and only leave black. That's when we go to put it on. But for now, we're gonna get transfer paper on here so it's ready to go. So cue the time-lapse music. Well, you can see we got the transfer paper on there. They are ready to go. I'm gonna start looking up some pictures. There's so many different places these logos went on these Katana bikes. So I'm gonna put mine on the big side fairing pieces, but I need to figure out exactly where they go. So I'm gonna go ahead and do a little research and then we'll be back to put these logos on. All right, so I figured out on this side, the case kind of starts halfway down. So I'm going to go ahead and peel this back up. And we're gonna peel the white paper off of it this time. And you gotta bend this white paper down. Here we go, guys. You can see them like they're going to be on the bike. They're just going to be on the sides, coming together. Okay, boys and girls, I'm not gonna lie, man. This stuff looks legit. We are getting so close to getting this stuff on the bike and getting the whole thing put back together. But I will tell you what, this is all spray can.
What?
Spray can primer, spray can paint, and spray can clear. If you want to know how I did that video, watch this one right here, which shows you how to get professional looking results from a $7 can of paint. Okay, so where do we begin? We need to cover up all the ugliness. So I have spent a tiny bit of time redoing the pieces for this. I've taken and I've redone the graphics on it. I decided to go with a carbon fiber vinyl. I thought it might look pretty cool on here. I was right. It turned out very slick. So we're gonna kick this whole thing off by installing the gas tank, because that's where it all starts here. All right, so one of the things that I wanted to talk to you guys about today, this Katana came with all silver bolts. They look hideous. Plus half of them are just aged and ugly looking. So this is a kit by Benlari. I ordered this off Amazon. The link will be in the description of the video. But this is every single size, nut, bolt, everything you need for fairing kits. And they're all black. So it's gonna look pretty badass. Well guys, I don't know about you, but I think this thing turned out amazing. From what it showed up here looking like to what it looks like now, drastic difference. So I think we should probably go out and take it for a little spin, see how she does. But yeah, I'm really happy with the way this came out. And I think other people will be too. Let's get this thing out on the road. Alright guys, thanks for tuning in this week. If you liked the video, be sure to like, comment, and subscribe. And if you want more good content, click here, or maybe click here to this video. Check those out, and until next time,
RevRender out.
As always, thanks for watching. Tune in every Saturday for a new video. Also, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment. Those likes really help us out with the YouTube algorithm. Until next time, RevRender out.